What's up, everybody? It's Tolo's back with some Madden gameplay. Right here, I'm bringing you guys a money game versus Lido the Great. I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but he was talking to one of my subscribers and said, hey, can you get me a game with Tolo? So he wanted to play. So we play a couple money games here. I actually bring you guys a few money games versus him here in the near future. But right here, I'm taking the 49ers. He's taking the Vikings. So let's get into it. So here he's coming out in big nickel over G, but he's not flipping his defense. So right here, I'm just trying to, come out, run the ball a little bit, run my stretch, and to see if he has defense for it, So I'm kind of trying to feel out what he's got going on here. Right here, as you guys can see, I had RB and B wide open, but he sends the pressure, and he actually was able to, get there. So I wasn't able, unfortunately, to get that off. Right here, I knew he was trying to run cover 2 sink, and I know Harrison Smith can't keep up with Marquise Goodwin. So we were able to hit him over the top for, a touchdown right there. So that was a big play on 3rd and 17. Come out in my cover 2 beater. Everyone likes to come out in base cover 2 and try to get a feel for it. But, I try to catch him early if I can. So right here, he comes out running the ball with Dalvin Cook. So, I was kind of surprised he took the Vikings because I don't think they have, on defense they have speed. On offense they don't have too much speed, but I could see because I guess I have 2 elite pass rushers. He wanted 2 elite pass rushers, even though, the 49ers, I come with a more balanced attack rather than like a pass-heavy or just a run-heavy offense. So anyway, I'm trying to get a feel for his offense right here. I've never played him before. His name looks very familiar, Lido, but I don't think I've ever played him before. So right here, he's just coming out running the ball a lot, and that's what I kind of feel like is going to happen. I just got to feel like I got to just, keep the pass in front of me because obviously Thielen and Diggs can get open pretty easily. Right here, luckily, he's getting some nice blocks, but luckily we're able to get a block shot to make the tackle right there. So right here, we get a nice tackle with Fred Warner. It's already almost ended the first quarter, and I only had, 3 plays on offense, and now he's basically taking the whole clock up right here, running the ball. So right here, he's trying to do a lot of things. He motions a lot, tries to get, numbers advantages, so I just try to do what I can to get in position. Right here, thought I should have it. I bumped into a blocker and blocking one of my guys, and I wasn't able to make the tackle, unfortunately, with my user. I thought I would have had him in the backfield. But I was just trying to shoot the gap there. I'm just trying to, motion with him and play the numbers game, So right here, I'm coming out in man defense. Right here, Jaquiski Tart was able to shoot the gap. So we would get a nice stop right here. Right here, he runs a dive, sent the house. I was able to get a nice tackle right there. So I'm thinking right here, he's got to hold in the 3. Nothing too crazy. Right here, he sends a lot of guys on the route. Thought he was going to throw it to the running or the fullback, which he didn't. And we had everything pretty locked up right there. Just ran a simple man coverage, and sent the house just because, if he wanted to throw the ball, I wanted him to get it out quick so he wasn't in the, getting the end zone. So that was big for us. Right here, trying to run our power G play, which normally has pretty success for people who run some of these, nickel defenses. But for whatever reason, he was stopping run really well. And the Vikings, they're a top defense, even though I'm not sure what their defense overall is, but they are a top. Right here, bad decision by me. I don't even know how, because I'm pretty sure it was man coverage and not a zone. But Xavier Rhodes practically ran the route for me. So that was very unfortunate for me. So now he's in a position where he could take the lead and he gets balled half. So that's not good for me because there's 2 minutes left, in the second quarter already. He ran man coverage and sent the house, but I figured an out route could beat it. But somehow Xavier Rhodes just ran the route for Marquise Goodwin. Now, Marquise Goodwin isn't the best route runner, but, it is what it is. Right here, we get a nice hit with Tavarius Moore. So that was huge right there to get a big stop. Now, 3rd down, I'm thinking if I just hold him to 3, that's why you always want to make the tackle, even if you throw an interception or a fumble, because you never know how you can stop him. And I'm big on goal line defense. So he tries to run a slant. I open. He tries to throw the tight end over the middle, and we use our pick it, which is huge. So right here, cut back with Tavarius Moore, and we're off to the races. So that was huge. Like I said, that is exactly why you always try to make the tackle on the turnover, because you never know what could happen. He literally had the ball at the 1-yard line, and he could have went up 10-7. Now I'm up 14-3. So that's a huge momentum swing, in my opinion. And he gets balled half, so that was a huge. Right here, he tries to hit me outside. Nice user tackle with Jaquiski Tart. I'm just playing base coverages, and I'm playing a numbers game. I don't even call, I'm not calling specific defense, or cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. I'm playing so he can't hit me over the top, which he tries to right here. And see, I stay true to my zone. You can't just abandon your zone unless you really want to take a big gamble. So I get a nice pick right there. So right here, I'm just trying to run the ball a little bit. He's coming out in nickel. Or he came out, a dime 1-4-6 right there. So I, just want to hit him with a nice inside zone. For that, not that they should be able to stop the run because they can't, but dime 1-4-6 and 2-3-6 cannot stop the run, especially after the most recent patch. So right here, just try to get out of bounds, but unfortunately get tackled inbounds. So I ended up calling a timeout. I just want to see if I can get field goal range before half. Right here, I'm just trying to draw something up, see what we got going on, see if I can just hit something for some a nice gain. So we're able to hit George Kittle right here. Nice aggressive catch animation, which was huge for us. And now, we're in field goal range. So I was like, you know what, I called timeout. I'd rather take the field goal now, go up 17-3, because, worst case scenario, if he were to score at a half, I'm still up 7 since he gets ball. So that's all I'm looking for right here. Right here, I'm just trying not to give up a big play, and I feel like I'll be in good shape. So yes, he comes out passing ball right here, just wants to force it up, I guess, to obviously as we catch it off the tip right there to Thielen. He just wanted to, try to get a Hail Mary, basically, I guess. So anyway, it's 17-3 now. So now my whole mindset, which it should be, which sometimes I get carried away, which I don't know why, but my whole mindset should be just play conservative, chew clock, obviously take whatever points I can get as we make a nice user tackle with Jaquiski Tart right there. Like I said, it's a numbers game. You got to know how many blockers and how many defenders you have in that area. So if they do make all their blocks, you know where you have to have your user. That's the biggest thing for me. Right here, I'm using Richard Sherman. Get a nice sack with DeForest Buckner right here. So the 4th and long, we're in good shape. We get the ball to 50. I should be able to take anything right now. I accidentally threw it quick to George Kittle. I'm ready in field goal range. So, right now I'm 4 for 5 with Jimmy, 128. Playing pretty good football. I got to stick to it because sometimes, most of the time, as you guys see, I stick to my game plan, but sometimes I don't. Right here, I'm trying to hit him over the top, and I get sacked because he actually got a good press on Marquise Goodwin. And I should have just threw the drag early, but now I'm getting sacked out of field goal range. So this wasn't, too smart for me. I should have just ran clock and chewed my points. I shouldn't even be going for touchdowns. That was my biggest mistake. Right here, I should have ran out with Sanders because no one's over there. So, and I should have hit Goodwin B right there, and we overthrow it on the motion slant to Sanders. So right now, the last couple plays were not smart decisions by me and not making it. So now he ends up just playing straight man coverage, and I didn't block no one, so he gets a sack. So he took me out of field goal range. I punt the ball back, and that was unfortunate because could have took a 3-score lead and didn't. So right here, we get a nice tackle, Quan Alexander. He hasn't really shown that he could throw the ball crazy, so I'm just kind of trying to play conservative defense so he doesn't break off a big run. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about right now. So we get him to a nice 3rd and 3, which I was kind of unfortunate. He motioned the guy in, so I motioned my guy in, and he runs to the left right here. Just picks up good blocks and gets the first down. So, like I said, I'm cool with that. 13 rushes, 49 yards. He's not really torching me, but, I'm also just trying to get my defensive setups in, get a nice tackle right there with Dre Greenlaw. Right here, he catches me coming down at the perfect time, so he sucks everybody in, which was unfortunate for me. So now, and then look, I try to run back Richard Sherman. I literally trip over his receiver, and he ends up scoring. So that was just unfortunate because I was containing the run great the whole time, and now going into the 4th, it's a 7-point game. So now it's a ball game again. I should have took a 3-score lead, but wasn't playing smart. Again, right here, look, I'm throwing motion slants, and he's using it. I don't know why I'm not running an out route, but anyway, I hit it with Goodwin. Try to cut back, and I cut back too far, which I think if I just got a little sticky, could have hit him up the seam, cracked in between both those defenders. But now, look, I try to run the corner route, and look at this. He just runs his route for me again. I've never seen Xavier Rhodes play like that. He did it twice to me now on an out route, and as he just swerves me on an out route and a corner route. So now I should have ran the motion slant, and I don't. So I was just not playing well. But like I said, it was kind of more so my fault, my mistake, so I'm not too worried about it right here. Like I said, I'm just going to run. I'm going to get what I got to do, chew clock as I run into Dante Pettis right there, which I could have had a touchdown, but get tackled. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to run clock and try to get in field goal range and end the game. I'm not, like I said, I've been, as we throw the drag right there, I feel like this game's still in my control. It's kind of my fault why I even let it get back in, to a game. But hey, he's playing well. He's taking what I'm giving him as he knocks it down with his D tackle. But, you can't fault a guy for capitalizing on those opportunities, So right here, I'm just trying to run again. In field goal range already, 2-minute warning. I know he's going to start wasting his time out, so I'm just trying to get in good field position to get a kick and end the game. I don't even want him to get the ball back and break no lucky runs or anything like that. So right here, I'm just trying to block everybody, see if anyone's open. No one's open. Couldn't throw the ball away, so that was very unfortunate because now I'm out of field goal range. So now I don't mind the clock running, but, I'm confident. I know he's running man, so I just got to do this. Should have threw it to, honestly, X because Dante Pettis whooped Xavier Rhodes off the line, but I wanted to be safe and just get some yards of Emmanuel Sanders. Now I'm just looking for anything right here for 5 to 10 yards. Don't care about the first down and get a field goal if I can. Should have threw it to, honestly, in my opinion, I should have maybe threw it into Emmanuel Sanders. I might have had the first down on the zig route, but, I'll take it right here. And unfortunately, we couldn't make him waste too many timeouts, but I'm going to take the lead. And, like I said, he has a pick 6 and one long run because, I made one bad user play. So right here, I think he was trying to force it deep. I think it would have been a pick, so he got lucky with the sack, but also at the same time, he has to waste timeout, so I'll take it. He's on the 12-yard line, and he's been running the ball all game, so as we get a pick right there to steal the game, which was huge right there, Richard Sherman But like I said, he hasn't been passing the ball on me all game. Look, he had 0 yards passing, literally. He had 0 yards. So, sometimes I guess they let runners do what they got to do. But that's just why you can't turn the ball over. Take your points. And if you have a lead, especially in a money game, or, whether it's a pride game or a big game for you, just don't try to force it unless you really don't care about the game, because you could let guys come back who really probably shouldn't be in the game. But, hey, great game to Lido. He's a good opponent, as I'll bring a couple more money games against him and some other people. So, please stay tuned, drop a like, and please subscribe if you have not, and I'll catch you on the next gameplay.